Alrighty guys, welcome back to part 2 of the Lord of the Rings as we tried to get through Mirkwood here. This encounter is supposed to be easy and let's just say on the easier end of the spectrum, and we are finding it extremely challenging. So, without further ado, you can see we've only got to kill this spider to win the scenario. Don't leave the path. So, that's a problem. So, combat-wise, I would like to kill this thing. 3... Let's see, he's going to do 3 damage. Alright, well, let's see if the Earbore Hammersmith can do something about this guy. We will declare him as the defender. Hey, there we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nothing there, that's good. Nothing there. So he's going to do attack of 3. This guy is a defensive 1, so he's going to take 2 damage. That will not kill him, which is fortunate for us. 2 damage is number 3 is damage. So 2 damage to him. He did not die. Now we have the poor snowboard scout once again. Yeah, he will defend. Flip this, nothing there. He's going to do plenty of damage, kill this guy. He goes away. Alright, now that is their attacks. Now it's our attacks. Aragorn can attack for 3. -1. It's going to be 2 damage. Alright, so we can get rid of this card. Get rid of this card. We will ready everything. We'll end of the round. Nothing happens. We can actually use her action window at the end of the round. Before the end of the round happens. Use the action window. I think we have to actually wait till the new round. That's fine. Resources, get the resources. Right now they got 2 threat in there. We do have to worry about these guys. We got a miner. Boy, if we could prevent this guy from attacking just one time. If we had 3 resources, that would be amazing. I wanted to see if I could get those markers. That card is going to be messed up. Okay. So back to the I can use this guy if I wanted to draw a card. Mm-hmm. Don't have enough to bring that guy in. Don't have enough for that. I do not have enough for that either. Don't have enough for that, and don't have enough for that. So I can literally play no cards. So I could... But we can also use this guy as a blocker to try and block. Let's see, he's going to do 3 damage. He's got 2 no, he's got no defense. We also are at 39 threat. We're not that worried about getting too much threat. I think we don't commit anyone. I don't think we commit anyone to the quest, actually. Well, maybe we... Good evening, Thomas Harkless. Silver Thorns, how goes the game? The game is extremely challenging and hard. Here we go. I'm trying to find a way to win without dying. If we don't commit anyone to the quest, we're not going to commit anyone to the quest, I don't think. Not this time. Okay, so encounter. Encounter. There we go. Okay, is Necromancer Pass. Travel, the first player must discard 2 cards from his hand at random to travel there. So that is 5 versus 0, so we go up 5 points. That's not good. Oh boy. Now, do we want to travel to one of those locations? Discard 2 at random. Yeah, that's fine. We will. So we did all of our planning, questing. We did the quest resolution, travel. We're gonna go ahead and travel to this. I am going to do a random. Where is the random thing here? Random number. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Random 5. That is number 3. So this one is going to get discarded. And we'll do a random 4. Which is number 4. So this gets discarded. Okay. So those 2 got discarded to travel there. But that's okay because now it'll be a little easier to... Okay. So that was the travel phase. Encounter phase. We don't need to encounter anything. Combats. This is where it's going to make or break the whole game. Right here. This round. We got to get rid of this guy. He gets an extra freaking shadow card. He does 3 attack. I'm going to defend with her, I think. How much he attacks with 3? Yeah. I'm going to declare her the defender. So let's see what... Nothing on that shadow card, nothing on that shadow card. So he's going to do 3 damage. She's got 2 defense, so she's going to take 1 damage. Number 3, hello. Okay, so 1 damage. This guy's going to attack. We're going to use this guy as defender. Yeah, we're going to use this guy as our defender. Let's see. If I use this guy as a defender, that would give us better attack against... So let me think about this. Assume this guy dies to this. How are we going to kill this thing? We need to do... It has already got 2 damage on it, so it's got 1 defense and 3 hit points. So we're going to have to do a 4 attack. 3, 4 attack would be this guy here, and Aragorn would be a 4 attack. Those 2 could kill this. That's not going to do enough to kill this thing. No damage. Otherwise, these 2 are going to have to kill him. This guy will be dead. Then this guy can draw us a card. Might be worth it. All right, let's do that. So, Erebor Hammersmith is going to defend. Nothing there. Yep, he's dead. Plenty of damage there. He does a 5 damage. So, unfortunately, he's dead. Now we can defend back, or we can attack back. That was enemy attacks. Player attacks. We're going to choose Aragorn 3. Five, which is going to be enough to kill this thing. 5 minus 1 is 4 damage. 4 plus the 2 he's already got is 6 hit points. He will be dead. Okay. Then I'm going to use Daughter of Nimrod to heal her. And I'm going to use Galowine to draw a card. Guard of the Citadel. Okay, that guy's going to come in great next time. Refresh everything. Everyone readies. End of the round. Start of the phase. Get our resources now. We got a new card. Attached to a character, restricted. Exhaust Burning Brand to cancel the shadow effect just triggered during an attack that attached character is defending. Okay. Or I don't use that and I save up to get the forest snare that next time. All right, we're going to bring in a Sylvan Ranger or Silver Load Archer. It's going to cost 3 resources. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That brings that guy in. We can quest. I think we can quest. We're in big trouble with our... we're up to 45. Yeah. So if we ever get to 50, it's game over. So we have to be careful. So we're going to have to quest with... let's go to planning, right? So we brought this guy in. Questing. I'm going to wait one more turn. If we can wait one more turn and then attach this to an enemy engaged, we attach that to him, then everyone can attack him and kill him as long as we don't quest out before that happens. So we're going to have to engage in questing. So questing you will go. Questing you will go. You'll put the resource on Aragon. Aragon will use the resource to ready. So we got 5 versus 2. We'd like to clear this out for sure. Do we want to send somebody else questing? Is he worth drawing a card, or would it be better to send him on the quest? Let's send him on the quest. And do we need to heal anybody right this second? No. Let's send her on the quest. Let's try and complete this and get it out of there. All right. So we're moving on to the resolution. We get an encounter, which is the forest spider. Okay. So they have what? 4 versus our 7. So we got 3 progress, which goes on 2 go on this. Progress is 2. 1, 2. That's completed this, so that goes away. Extra 1 would go on that, but it doesn't matter because we can't do anything with it. To travel there, we would have to exhaust a hero, so that would be her. And I don't really want to exhaust her. We're going to get this guy coming down to fight us, of course. All right, travel. Are we going to travel this? We'd have to exhaust the hero. We're not wanting to exhaust the hero for sure. We need her to defend. Otherwise, this guy's going to die to the spider attack, and I don't want him getting killed. Fuck. Nope, I guess not. All right, no traveling. Encountering. This guy will come down. Great. Combat. Shadow cards. He also gets a +1 to his attack this round. Great. All right, I'll declare her. Shit. He's going to attack for 5. He's going to attack for 3. All right. So I'm going in spawn, and we'll declare Aragon, the defender. Nothing there, so he's going to attack for 5 -2, 3 damage. Jesus Christ, 3 damage. Then she's going to defend against the forest spider. Nothing there. He's a 3 attack versus her 2 defense, so she takes a damage. And then that's enemy attacks. The player attacks, we're going to have our archer going to do 2 attack versus this spider. -1 defense. He will take 1 damage. He will also lose his extra ability now, as he's no longer. No, not that's this one. This one, and now we're really screwed. Well, thank God, next round we can force this guy to not attack with our forest snare. Next round. So we are going to be doing much better as long as we can prevent, get the resources. There we go. So she's got 3 resources. She can put on the forest snare, put that on him, so he won't attack. Literally only have 1 purple card, but that 1 purple card might be the 1 purple card we can use. But of course we have to quest as well. God damn. Okay. Like, if we could get Gandalf back now, like, if we got Gandalf back, it would be, like, really, really helpful. Okay. Planning step. I'm going to spend my 3 resources. Put the forest snare on the spider. I like to put it on this side for some reason. Okay, so that's her. Now, 2 resources to bring this guy into play. We're going to spend 1 there, 1 there. Can't do any of this other things. Okay. Questing we will go. Questing we will go. So questing with Aragon. He will then spend the resource to ready. He will get the resource back when he quests, though. And ready back up. So it's 5 versus 2. As long as we just don't get a really bad encounter. Black Forest Bats. When revealed, each player must choose one character currently committed to the quest and remove that character from the quest. Alright, we'll remove Theradin, so it's a -1. So it's a 3 versus 4, so we made 1 progress. Yay. Doesn't really matter because we're not trying to get progress. We're just trying to prevent and... exhaust a hero to travel there. God. Is this thing going to engage us? It is going to engage us. Great. I am, what am I going to do about this? No, we're just going to leave it there. Questing. Alright, traveling. We're not going to travel. Encounters. We brought the encounter down. Combat. Okay, so... so this thing is actually not getting... oh. I shouldn't get a thing because he's not getting attacked. He's not attacking. Okay, so... we've only got 1 exhausted character. We got 2 things attacking us. We can use her. There's plenty of action windows in there. We could use her to heal 2 points on Aragon. Okay. So we have to do something about 2 attacks. Alright, this forest spider... will attack. We will declare the Citadel Guard as the defender. Nothing there, and... he would do 2 damage, which is enough to kill him, unfortunately. Then, we're going to have to declare this guy as the defender, unfortunately. And he's going to take 1 damage. So he's not dead, actually, which is nice. Hello. Okay, he took 1 damage. Alright, that's all their attacks. Now it's our turn. The Sylvan Archer is going to attack the Black Forest Bats. Do 2 damage, no defense, it's dead. Boom, it's gone. Damn, I was really hoping to do some damage to this thing. I could do 3, I could do 5 minus 2, I could do 3 whole points of damage to it. Woohoo! Or I can kill the forest spider, which is probably what we're going to have to do. Let's see, he's got 3 attack, 1 defense. It's 2 damage, not enough. Yep, they're going to have to both jump in. They have to both attack. 2 attack, 3 attack, that's 5 attack, 1 defense, 4 damage. That's enough to kill it. All right, that was our attacks. Refresh. End of the round. Start of the next round. This. Is that a permanent attachment? Or is that just like one round? I guess that's a permanent. He's not going to be able to attack at all. Okay. We just have to kill him before the get our resources. Get a new card. Move any number of damage from one enemy to another. Okay. Planning phase. I'll spend her resource. Bring this guy into play. Don't need him to check that. What I need him to do is I need a location to pop up here. So nothing comes down here, and then we can all just freaking jump on this guy. And if we did 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage minus his 2 defense, it would still only be 8 damage with all this, everything, if we attacked with everything. But of course we can't do that because if he quests for 3 more points, it's game over. I don't know how we're going to live through this. I don't know. I mean, we're going to have to quest. We got 3 more green cards. We could use this to draw a card and maybe get lucky and draw into something we can use. We still have her to heal. We can use this to look at the top card of the encounter deck so we can know what the encounter is. All right. Well, the question is, do I want to draw a card or do I want to keep the resources? Yeah, all right. Questing, once again, questing. He will give him the resource to ready. That's 5 versus 2 again. All right. Yep, that's fine. Encounter. When revealed, the player with the highest threat level attaches this card to one of his heroes. Counts as a condition attachment with the text, attached hero does not ready during their first phase unless you pay 2 resources from the hero's pool. I guess we'll give it to him. Well, that's actually good. That's going to give us a super good break. We're going to be able to do some pretty good damage to this thing this round. Pretty good damage to this thing. Oh, no, because it doesn't even attack. What am I thinking? Yeah, this is... So we end up having 5 quests versus their threat of 2, which is enough to not increase, which is good. Then it can attack. So we're... oh, wait. Wait a minute. Maybe we do want to travel then. Let me think about this. If I travel, we would get that on the staging area. If we don't travel, we're going to be able to attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage minus his 2 defense, which is going to do 6 damage to him. Okay. I don't think we're going to... If we do travel, she would be exhausted. We'd only do 3... 4, 5, 6... minus his 2 defenses, 4 damage. The extra 2 attack. 6 damage. I think we just go guns a-blazing. We're just going to do 6 damage to it. Everyone's going to exhaust. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Oh, wait. You don't have to exhaust because you're not attacking. And you don't exhaust because you're not attacking. Everyone that's attacking exhausts. We're going to deal 6 damage. 6 damage to it. Okay, and then she can exhaust to heal damage to him. And then he can exhaust to have me draw a card. Oh, sneak attack. Now, if we could get Gandalf for the start of the round, that would be awesome. All right. So that is, oops. You don't get a card, buddy. You're not attacking. Refreshing, end of the round, but now we're up to 48. Resources, though. What's a card we get? Let's see. If we get a Gandalf, it's GG. Game over. Oh, no. We got +1 to our attack, though. He doesn't refresh. Oh, no. I didn't mean to get rid of him. Damn it. I meant he is exhausted. He didn't refresh because he has that attachment on him. Okay, planning phase. Oh, he had resources on him too. For some reason, when I hit the button, he lost his resources. I think he had 1 or 2 resources on him. I know he had a minimum of 1 resource. So, he can't commit to the quest. All right. Well, I'm going to spend a resource from him to give a +1 to attack to Aragorn. Aragorn will now be +1 defense, +1 attack. We only need to do 3 damage to this, and we need to quest. We need to quest successfully this time. And then all we need to do is a little bit of damage. Okay. So that is that. I don't have anything to sneak attack with, because I have no allies. So do I spend this guy to draw a card? No, I might need him to quest, actually. having that one card. Nope. Am I gonna? You know what? I am going to exhaust him to draw a card. Did not get an ally. I thought for sure we'd get an ally, but nope. Okay. Questing. Aragorn's going to quest, but he's going to spend a resource to ready. So it's 4 versus 2, but I want to have a little bit of a buffer there, so we're going to... Actually, I'm going to use this guy to exhaust him to look at the top card of the encounter deck. Let's look at the top card. Okay, so we know what it is. It's a forest gate. It's going to be a threat of 2. After you travel there, the first player may draw 2 cards. Okay, so I know that's what's coming up. I'm just going to leave it out there as a reminder. So I know I need to have at least 4, which I've got. By knowing that, I am not going to commit anyone else to the quest. Boom. We then do resolution. It's 4 versus 4, so we neither succeed nor fail, which is fine with me. Travel phase. After you travel to the forest gate, the first player may draw 2 cards. That sounds lovely. We will draw 2 cards. Drawn. That might be the winner right there. There's finally Steward of Gondor, like the best card in the game. We finally saw our first copy at the end of the game. But now I can sneak attack with this thing. And if I need to, let's see if I need to. I don't think I need to. Because he can't attack. We can attack. We have 4 attack, 6 attack, 8 attack. -2 is 6 damage. 6 and 6 is 12. That is more than enough to kill it. Oh my god, I cannot believe we were successful on this. Holy cow, 6 damage. Which takes him to 12, and he is dead. The quest says... The players must find and defeat Ungoliant's spawn to win the game. That's actually the second time we had to fight that stupid thing and defeat it during this quest because we got a horrible draw. Terrible, terrible. Wow. But we have been successful. Wow, what a great game. Super hard, super challenging. Really makes you think, which is good though. And we could have sneak attack with this guy, which... that would have done something good things, but fortunately, finally, we got a couple locations, so we weren't getting spammed with enemy after enemy after enemy after enemy, tough enemy after tough enemy, so we could just concentrate on taking that guy out. Holy cow! But that was awesome. So we're hoping to play this again with. We got some decks here ready to go. I wanted to try it on Dragon cards. I want to try it on the tabletop. Doing some, trying to figure out what we're going to be doing and how we're going to be doing it the best way. So leave your thoughts and comments down below if you enjoyed this way. If you rather see the cards and everything, which makes it a little bit tougher because of the glare and everything on the cards. And trying to, figure out where the cards are and all that stuff. But of course, you don't have to deal with the computer program if you do it that way. So, there's lots of advantages and disadvantages. But one thing is, we had a great time playing, and it's it's not an easy game, that is for sure. And I forget, like, this is a very challenging. That's the one, when it was first released, it was like the original co-op adventure game. Me and my buddies, we'd sit down and play it just about every week. And we had a great time playing it, but after a while, it got to be the point where it's just like, it's so bad and so brutal, it just turned some people off, including myself, back in the day. So I mean, this is like tutorial scenario, and you got enemies that come out that, like, if they engage you, 5 damage on one of your heroes, which instantly kills them. Like, you have ongoing spawn that does a 5 attack plus a shadow card, so it could do even more than that. And this is like a tutorial scenario. Like, this is, they were not pulling any punches with this game, that is for sure. So if you like your games hard and challenging and really put you through the ringers, and this is like one of the easier scenarios. So holy cow. Anyways, I just I'm sure we missed a few things here, you know, forgot to add a token here or do something here or whatever, but maybe we missed a power or whatever. There is an advantage with playing two-handed because you've got 2 different decks going on, but then you have all that hand management for all the different characters. It's a lot more to worry about. So we're going to try that next time, running 2 different hands at the same time and seeing how well it manages all that. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care, everyone.